Good day, fellow thespians. This is Pikeaby, brought to you by the awesomeness that is YouTube. I haven't been on in a while or made any writing videos, and there's a couple of reasons for that. And I wanted to explain that and explain that I am still alive and I have things coming up. One thing tomorrow, in fact. And yes, so there's that. Back in February, I had pneumonia for a few weeks. And if you've ever had pneumonia, you know that you don't really want to do a lot. And personally, I find it more annoying. I've had pneumonia a number of times before. And this time, because of increased costs and the plan that I needed no longer, like the type of plan that I needed no longer exists, cost went up by like $150. So I'm going to wait till next year, unfortunately, to do my healthcare in that sense, because apparently you're only allowed to sign up for healthcare up until a certain point, and then you have to wait like 8 months again to sign up for healthcare, which is a horribly stupid system in so many ways. That said, so 2 weeks down, starting in February, and then I had a cold then in middle of March, probably because of the pneumonia. And having to walk to work a half a mile each day, both ways, from where I have to park. Additionally, I had a minor car accident that was more frustrating to deal with because, according to the claimant's insurance, I was every car including the claimant's, but I was not my car, which did no damage to the other car, so that was just more annoying to deal with than anything else. And, yeah, because insurance companies have no idea what's going on and have no idea how to read or listen to any number of documentations, which is really annoying. And then they keep coming back to you and saying, hey, so you're this person who caused all this damage. I'm like, no, I'm this other person who happened to be there and didn't cause any damage, like I initially said, and my car doesn't match the description of the one that caused the damage. So you should probably get that right, please. Thank you, before ruining my life. In addition to all that stuff, which pushed back my normal life things, I've been doing a lot of work as the head of the writing track for Everfree Northwest, which, if you know about brony culture, Everfree Northwest is one of the premier brony conventions. And the highlight of Everfree Northwest is the writing track, in my personal opinion. Being the head of the writing track, I don't have any bias at all, of course. So we have a lot going on in it. The pre-planning, since we're doing lots of promotion for it this year, the writing track specifically ended up taking a lot more of my time. We had a contest and we were expecting maybe 30 people, and we got over 75. And in addition to that, I've been coordinating guests and other promotional items, and I have 2 people under me that I've been managing, which hasn't been an issue. They're good people. Zephyr and Horizon is his brony name. And so we have a lot coming up with that, and that gets to what's going on tomorrow, which is a live stream on the topic of setting. Basically what happened was we have so many options for the convention. We actually have workshops, and right now we have, I want to say, 4 workshops planned for the convention, and one of which is 2-part, and then we also have a Iron Authors competition, which is, we give a prompt and people write for it for a set period of time, and we grade those. We also have a number of panels and interviews with the comic book authors, or with 2 of the comic book authors for the My Little Pony comic series, which is an award-winning and was one of the best initial releases of an intellectual property as a comic ever. And part of that is because it's bronies, but part of that is because the comics are just really good. The comics are, in many cases, better than the episodes. And that reminds me, I need to go back and catch up on them. Because historically, I'm not a comic person, but the comics are really good for the My Little Pony series. So we have topic of setting coming up on a live stream tomorrow, which is a pre-con panel. And we have 2 guests joining me. One is Penstroke, who's the most followed author in the Brony fandom for writing. And then we also have Sounds Like Ponies, who in his own right is a very good author and has several series that have tens of thousands of views. So it's not just about the views, it's Penstrokes has been to a lot of conventions, he's talked with a lot of authors, he does work with a notable part of the community, but hopefully in the future, because we have 2 more panels coming up, we will have a few more. I wanted to we have a dedicated topic with a couple of people. Smaller groups tend to be better and easier to organize, and so I'm starting with a smaller group. And so I'll include a link in the description for the stream tomorrow, and that should happen around 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, possibly 7:30. And we are going to go for about an hour and a half, and you will be able to ask questions, and we will try to address them in the stream. And afterwards, there will be a video put up on the same YouTube channel. And I will hopefully be able to get a copy of that for my YouTube channel. And we have another stream on plot coming up in May, and then we have our last one, which is character, coming up in June. Hopefully these will all be 3 weeks apart, because that'll be nice, because it'll go character or setting, plot, character, and then the con 3 weeks between each, which will be nice. We also have some more Everfree Northwest stuff I'm planning, so I'll include some links to that down below, because Everfree Northwest is actually really good. I mean, it's very rare that you get a convention for any fandom that says writing for fanfiction has a room and has the most events of any aspect for a con. The main video that I'm working on right now is for accents, and I'm doing that based on a request from Brony Time. They were curious about accents, so I'm doing a write-up for that, and I'm quite impressed with how it turns out, or with how it's turning out. I've got the script basically done, so I will be hopefully having that out in the next week. The other 2 people who are making videos for me, their contracts were just renewed, and because initially it was just for 3 videos, and I was going to see how it goes, and so I've decided to pick them back up. So they will be getting back into making videos. I'll be getting back making videos, and hopefully we will have content for you every week. Something else that I've been working on is making sure I know how to live stream on YouTube, because I can live stream, interview people, live stream, discuss things with people, answer questions there in person, rather than having questions asked just in the description of a video. I can, people can comment there, and we can, or ask questions, and we can comment on that. That's something that I'm looking forward to doing, hopefully in the next month or 2. And then I'm also working on a web series. If you've ever seen Red vs. Blue, it's kind of like that, but it's for League of Legends. And that's something that I will be doing on a gaming-related channel that I plan on starting up. Because as much as I like doing writing videos on YouTube, looking around, it's a hard medium to do stuff on YouTube, and I would like to get more towards being a content creator rather than a security guard. Which I think everyone can understand, even though as far as security guard jobs go, mine is kind of sweet, because I actually get to work on stuff like scripts and working on my own stories some of the time. So, yes. So that is what has been up with me. I hope to see everyone, or I hope to see some people at least, at Everfree Northwest in July 4th weekend in Seattle, which is local for me. I hope to see you all on the live stream tomorrow. I hope to get some videos out for you, and to make up for the fact that I have fallen behind on life in general. So, I will see you, and I hope you have an excellent weekend. I will include links down in the description, and have a wonderful day.